What's up, guys, and welcome back to Jurassic World Evolution 3. Welcome to our brand new private island. This is Eden of the Ancients. Welcome to our brand new Sandbox mode. Very excited about this. So this is kind of another part one, the beginning here. Obviously, we've uploaded a couple of campaign gameplays so far, and it's been fun. But it hasn't been scratching that itch. I really want to start from scratch. I want to build my way up. So what we got into the island generator, which honestly is really, really impressive. You can completely, customize your own island, and then it randomizes it. So it's to your parameters, but you never really know what you're going to get, which obviously, that's a pretty common theme here in Jurassic Park. And we also set it to low money. So I want this to be a grind. I want us to build up a new island, a new business from scratch. And I want to face the difficulties that come with that. So very excited about this. Let's take a look at the map overview. I mean, we've got a lot of trees and water in the middle. I'm going to say maybe do we want an entrance area in the middle? We probably want it in the middle, right? Because we're going to want guests moving all over the place. I'm going to put some sort of like a central area here. We're going to grab a grassy oh, this is costing us money. That's really going to be a bit of an issue. Unfortunately, I think it's just gonna have to be a part of the problem here. So we're going to open up the forest a little bit. I mean, if you bought a random private island, it'd be an issue, right? You'd have to cut down trees and things, and we are now $134,000 poorer, I guess. So this is going to be kind of our starting spot. Oh, look at this. We've got like a nice little lagoon, some nice palm trees and stuff. So I'm going to say this is going to be kind of like our entrance. I don't know if people are being helicoptered in or what have you, but if we open up operations, we're going to want the guest arrival point, which we are going to put right here against the woods. Dude, I'm so excited to have our own custom setup here. Look at that. All right, so the guests are going to be coming in. They're going to be greeted with their first area, and then of course we're going to have to build around. We're going to have to go this way. It's going to be crazy. It's going to be a lot of fun. So let's have a path come through here. Perfect. There we go. Now, the first thing we're going to do, and I love that, like, we were playing the campaign, and I felt like we couldn't really get into the nitty-gritty. So I definitely want the Jurassic Park gate here. We're going to have this set up right as soon as you enter. So let's get this thing nice and even. Path goes right through the center of those doors. That is absolutely fantastic. Beautiful. Love that. And that's going to be your little entrance there. If we get our first person view, you're going to walk out of these doors and you're going to be greeted by this leading straight into a fantastical world. I do feel like we need some sort of, we could probably have this could be like our first snack buildings and restrooms and things like that. Let's just go ahead and bring this in a little bit farther, and then we can figure out where we want to go from there. So I would think some of our first, obviously the path is going to probably start this way. This has some nice flat ground we can use for our first pins, counters, and exhibits and things like that. So I think this is going to be like food and restrooms, kind of a core area right at the front, kind of get your money on the way in and the way out. And then maybe we have some buildings over here. The problem is like this stuff we won't ever be able to build over. So I'm going to say let's get some staff buildings over in this area, and then maybe our first exhibit can be like right here. So we've got standard paths currently. I'm going to say staff paths are going to be squared tiles underneath, and I'm going to say they're going to be blue. Like a checkered blue is going to be kind of a staff path situation. Are there actual staff paths? I don't think we have those here. I actually feel like they should be like a green, maybe a checkered green, or maybe we just keep normal paths on, or we could even do invisible paths. Maybe we do invisible paths because you're not really supposed to see it. It's more meant for staff, you know what I mean? See, I'm gonna have an invisible path running along this way, and I think technically our guests are going to be able to get to that, but that's fine. So then we're going to come in here. We're going to have some new operations. And oh my gosh, I almost forgot. Let me make myself a little bit bigger here. Your boy's got his own scrubs, baby. The DIN network. We've got Jurassic World Evolution 3. So let me get these on really quick. Oh, shoot, bro. It doesn't really fit on the shoulders, but yeah, we'll rock with this for right now. It's pretty restricting, so I'm going to take this off. But yeah, I just got a care package from Frontier, so let's check this out really quick. Dude, we've got a laboratory specimen right here. Hold on. Oh, this is sick. It's a mosasaur tooth encased in crystal. The Mosasaurus is a large marine reptile, so we're gonna have to get one of these in our park for sure now. Dude, what in the world is going on? It's not dark in here right now, but you can see the light is on this thing in the bottom. Oh, this is going to be so cool at night. Juvenile dinosaur control unit. Warning risk of serious injury around juvenile. Oh, okay. We've got a little Xbox controller. Look at like the markings and all the little scratches and stuff on it. Got to lock in. Got to get some dinos. Got to get some sort of an enclosure going because we're not going to make money by ourselves. So here we go. Let's see. We definitely need, we're going to have to get like a research center and all kinds of stuff. So let's open up operations. We're going to need a control center, visitor center, science center. I think Expedition Center is going to be our very first one. I kind of want to build these a little bit further back in the woods so you can't see them. Or maybe we'll put them kind of like over here. I feel like the Expedition Center we're going to want far away because you're not going to need it very much. Let's get this path here. We can get this set up. Well, let's actually get everything else set up first. So we've got an Expedition Center. We're also going to put a science center back here, which again, you don't really need those close to anything because the scientists just kind of hang out. All of our like rangers and things, we're going to want a little bit closer to the enclosures. So we've got that there. We are really quickly losing money. We got to attach both of those to a path eventually, but then we could get a response and a maintenance facility. And these we're definitely going to want a little bit closer. Got a response facility there. And our maintenance facility, we definitely want to make sure we're keeping up with maintenance. If we set this up, we could just kind of get this close to the edge. What if we had this here? Set this up like this. They are all fully away from the guests and everything. So now we can take a path. We could shoot a path right down Main Street here, right in between all of our maintenance buildings. And then we could connect that for them to be able to get out to wherever they need to go. We could bring another one around this way. Perfect. All right. So definitely going to need a generator. We'll get a generator set up. We want it to be able to reach all of these things. I guess we just gotta put it next to that right there. Beautiful. Dude, we have almost gone through all of our money so far. But, okay, now we just need to connect all these paths onto this main path here. Nice and easy. This is going to be our staff area, kind of away from the hidden eye. All of our guests, I mean, they can see it a little bit. I wonder if we could add a little bit more forest and environment. Just really make this really hard to see through. Perfect. There you go. You're not going to be able to see as much there. We'll just add as much as we can just to really obstruct that view. Now, I really want to get into the daytime here, and I think we can. If we go into settings, Sandbox settings, I think we can change the day-night cycle. I wouldn't mind, or maybe we just keep it all day. I just feel like all day is a lot more exciting. So we could always have, you know, daylight to be able to see the things that we've got going on. So we definitely want to get some expeditions going. Technically, we don't have anything unlocked, actually. So we're going to have to get some research going. We're going to have to hire some scientists, which means we're going to have to build a control center. Oh, boy, dude, this is getting really, really expensive, but it's all going to be worth it, baby. Life is going to find a way. Get that set up there. Perfect. So we've got a control center. Now, with that, we're going to be able to hire scientists, and I'm going to say, I mean, if we're doing digging, we're definitely going to want logistics. So Evelyn Pollard, first scientist that we're hiring. Welcome to the team, Evelyn. Appreciate you. I'm going to say, I mean, we'll see. That might be enough. So I think we're going to have some stuff unlocked because we had been playing the campaign. We don't have any fossils or anything, but we do have... Oh, no, we don't. Okay, we're just starting off with the bare minimum. We're going to have to build our way up. Interesting. I actually like that even better. So what is the easiest thing that we can search for? Edmontosauruses. We've got Dilophosauruses. We should probably start with an herbivore, Lystrosaurus or Gallimimuses. I feel like Edmontosauruses are pretty exciting, so let's go ahead and start this task. It's going to cost us $433,000. We're probably going to have to do 2 of those to be able to get enough to be able to start our first situation here. So this is going to be close, dude. We might not even have enough money. All right, so we're going to set up our first little fence situation. We're going to have an electrified small level 2 fence. And we're going to set this up far enough away from the path that we're going to be able to get a viewing area. And let's go ahead. And I even think we could get kind of creative with the shape of it. So let's have it not be like a perfect square. You know what I mean? We're going to bring it along here, all the way this way. I feel like that's probably big enough for these guys. I don't know. We'll see. I'm going to bring this along this way. And that might be big enough. I'm not sure if that's going to be big enough, but we'll hope. Let's get a little gate set up right here. And what's nice is we're going to be able to have that next to our, staff area. And we do have a viewing gallery. We're definitely going to want to get this set up. I've got a feeling we're going to need a bigger space. This is $37,000, but I think we've got to go for it. And then we're going to set up a path straight there. And I really actually, you know what? I want some curved paths and stuff. I want to make it fun and different. So you can immediately take a right. You're going to be able to go left to be able to get all your food and stuff, or you could immediately take a right to go in there. And we could even have like another one. I have to go the other way though. There we go. That's what I was looking for. I want kind of like a little triangle here, so that way people can come in, people can come out. We could have another thing that goes off this way. We'll see. We might even bring this way. I don't know. Let's see what they're going to need. We just got to wait on this expedition, and we got to hope that we're going to have enough money to be able to do all this, dude. This is not good. I'm stressed. We're definitely going to need a hatchery for $250,000. We'll set this guy up here. We're going to have another staff path, so we'll go invisible. This is going to have to come out around this way and reconnect over here wherever it is. I've learned that these staff paths being invisible is not the play, because I literally can't see them in the trees or anything. So we're going to delete all these paths. I hope. Are we getting money back from that? We are. Perfect. Okay. So we're going to replace these paths. We're just going to have it be the green checkered, I guess. That's a little obtrusive, though. I don't like that. Looks like our expedition is coming back just in time. We're going to have this path come all the way through here. Beautiful. Let's get all these guys set up, and then I think we're going to have to send her out on another expedition immediately, because we're going to want to get as much as possible. Let's take a look at our fossil. Oh, we're going to have to hire another scientist to be able to get in that. This is a Edmontosaurus fossil. Shoot. Okay, we're going to be able to sell some of these. At least we're making some money there. So we're going to need another scientist. This scientist we're going to need with the genetics traits to be able to start knocking down some research. Welcome, Francis Watson. Appreciate you. $138,000. Dude, our money is dropping so fast. So we're going to send Pollard back out on that. And then if we take a look at these fossils, we've got this Edmontosaurus. We're going to begin the task on this with Watson. Perfect. And we're going to start working towards our first ability to hatch here, which is obviously very exciting. We bring this guy back out around here. We're going to have to get this connected. Let's also get some more trees in here, get a lot of cover again. I don't want people being able to see back here, so we've got all that. And we've got a hatchery. We're just waiting on the fossils to be able to bring our first dinosaurs in, and they are definitely going to need a bigger enclosure. I can almost guarantee that. I'm actually going to get ahead of that here. So we'll bring this out a little bit. Bring this across. And bring that across like so. There we go. Okay. Much bigger enclosure. We're going to be able to give them water and everything they need. And we'll see if we can't start getting some breeding and things going quickly. Go ahead and fast forward. We are losing money here. We got to get some dinos in. We got to get this park open. It doesn't matter if it's a crappy park. We just need the park open. Expedition complete. We're going to have some minerals we're going to be able to sell. We're still working on this. Another 14 seconds here, and hopefully we got enough. Well, we're going to have to probably research at least one more time. New viable genome. So technically that means we should be able to synthesize them, right? We've only got a 50% chance though, and it's going to cost us $1 million. Holy cow. Okay, so let's do one more expedition, or at least one more fossil situation. 13, 20, 24, 24, 20, 24. So we're going to go 24% on this. Technically, we could do 3 of these for $50,000. We're going to be able to get this up to, close to 90%. We're going to start a new extraction here. We're going to get Watson on it. Beautiful. Thank you, Watson. I hope we can borrow money. We need to take a look at contracts here. Increase your park rating to 0.5 stars. I mean, I'm hoping we're going to be able to get that if we can get the dinos in. You know what I mean? We're also going to have to provide for them. We're going to have to get them food and things. This is going to be rough. Can I take a look at his info? So he wants pasture, 50%. I'm going to start getting to work on this. So as soon as we get him in, he's just automatically going to be happy and we don't have to mess around. So 50% pasture. There should already be a bunch of pasture in this enclosure, but let's take a look. Yeah, grass is pasture. So he's got that. He's going to want some wetland, 7% water. So let's definitely add a little bit of water in here. We can do a smaller radius, smaller intensity, smaller slope. I say we put like a little lake over here. Looks good. That's definitely over 7%, so he's going to be happy there. He wants 31% wetland, which is interesting. So we'll take a look at wetland here. Swamp, bog, marsh. I'm going to say let's do some some swamp, but swamp adds cover. Is he okay with cover? I don't think he really wants cover. So maybe we just do a bunch of bog in here. Over in that corner. Perfect. We could even do less intensity and kind of cover some over here just to give it a little bit more. That might be taking up too much pasture, though. And every time we do this, we're wasting money. So we've got that. And then we're going to want 12% ground fiber. So we've got fibrous low plants here. Beautiful. Okay. Oh boy, I'm stressing out here, man. We might have just enough money to open this park and have a dinosaur in there that we can start selling tickets. Oh gosh, we've got no power. Why? We're gonna have to resupply this thing with fuel. Plus 50 fuel. Okay, let's actually, you know what? Can we turn that off for right now? I'm gonna deactivate it for right, well, technically I think we're gonna need the activation because we need that to be able to do our research. Dude, this is so freaking stressful. We've got 15 seconds left, and then we're going to get to work on this. Fossil extraction completed. Perfect. All right, let's slow this down. We're at 997. We're going to synthesize a dinosaur. We've got him up to 83%. We need one more science, which means we're going to have to hire a scientist. Probably the cheapest. 75K. She's also Charlotte here. Okay, beautiful. Love this. Girl boss, we'll take you, Charlotte. Appreciate your help. And hopefully we're going to be able to synthesize this thing, begin this task for $85,000. We're going to put all three of you guys on this. And in 44 seconds, we're going to be able to hopefully start getting into this. Hopefully have our first dino and hopefully stop bleeding money. Okay, we got 3 out of 5 eggs, which is fantastic. So we're going to go male, female, female, tolerant, defensive. I like the male with the blue head for sure. Okay, beautiful. These guys are great. $129,000 for incubation. We need plus 5 on... Wait, we can do all 5. Never mind. We're good. Whoo! Okay, so in 2 minutes and 23 seconds, we're actually going to be able to open up this park and have an income. We're also going to be able... 2 minutes until empty. We're going to have to resupply this thing again with 50 fuel. I'm going to do a couple of them just to make sure we don't mess up this incubation process, but I've got to go to the restroom really quick. Let's hope this goes well. The other thing we could start to work on here, I think we're definitely going to want restrooms. Let's start to get this side of things figured out. I'm going to have a path come straight off here and then probably go straight this way. And we can have kind of like a mall area here. So I'm going to say, let's get some guest buildings set up. I don't know that restrooms are going to be the most important thing in the world, but I guess we can, restrooms are pretty important overall. So we've got that there, 578,000. How much are these? Small shopping amenities are only 25K. So let's get our, gonna have to move this over a little bit. We're going to get all of our guest facing amenities set up here. So we're going to have food, we're going to have drink, and we're going to have shopping. You can't have these things too close together. So if we bring this thing this way, perfect. Dude, we're 33 seconds from hatching. I can't wait. So we'll get all these guys set up. We're definitely going to need another generator, which is going to bring more expense, which is terrifying. $177,000. We're going to set this up over here. And then we need to select the product and features. So I'm going to say, hold on, let's pause this because we're 6 seconds off. So for our little shop, I'm going to say let's sell fossilized teeth. I think we kind of want to balance these. I'm going to say a fossil display and a play area. I'm going to say let's do burgers and fries. That's a pretty safe one. Let's have a fish tank and some booth seating in there. And then on this one over here, we're going to have soda cans, soda burgers and fries. That works for me. Let's have some TVs and a claw machine, I guess. I don't really know what a lot of those are doing. We're gonna have to figure that out and balance that as time goes on, but at least we've got the start of this area over here. And now in 5 seconds we're gonna have our first dinosaurs ready. Synthesis procedure complete. To release. Let's go! The park is saved. We've got $300,000 left. Look at that handsome gentleman right there. The beacon of light. The beacon of hope for our future. Oh, dude, I've got chills. This is what I was missing. Like when we were playing the campaign, it didn't feel like anything meant anything. We were just throwing down random stuff and managing things.
The Brontosaurus is a large herbivore that moves in herds. Although it usually walks on 4 legs, this dinosaur can raise itself up onto its hind legs when looking for food or keeping an eye out for danger. A useful ability and an impressive one to watch from a viewing gallery.
Lovely. Absolutely fantastic. So let's take a look. Comfort issues. We need more adult population, and we need a little bit more ground fiber. Hold on, guys. We're going to be okay. I guess we're just going to have to synthesize more dinosaurs. So we're going to do this again. Begin the task. We'll put these two on it, another $85,000, and we'll see how many eggs we can get. Now, let's make sure that this ground fiber is taken care of. Actually, technically, the ground fiber is good. Everything's good here. Area is good. Area is a little bit small. So I'm going to say let's get ahead of that because I think we will have a lot more of these things. Let's just extend this enclosure a little bit. I say we bring it out this way, bring it probably a little bit further, and then we can have it come along this way. Perfect. Okay, so we're going to have a slightly bigger area, and I would rather give them more space than less, to be honest. So that is big and beautiful.
The dinosaur is terrorizing your guests. This is the exact kind of disaster that I try so hard to warn people against. And yet, here we are again.
We don't have guests yet.
At times like this, one feels, well, that maybe extinct animals should just be left extinct.
We actually did have an issue there because when we deleted the fence, the other fence hadn't been built yet. So that's why it did that. That should fix itself here in a second. It looks like these eggs are done. We're going to have 3 more. So I'm going to say let's have a tolerant male and a couple other females, and we can begin this incubation as well. Going to use all the scientists on that, $129,000. We are down to $102,000. Is our park open? Technically, it's open. It auto-opened, so we should start to make money here, I would think. These guys shouldn't be dangerous to the guests. We should be good. So this is Edmontosaurus 001. Still upset about the population, but that's fine. I'm going to rename him. He's literally our beacon of hope here. He saved the day, so this is Beacon. Tempted to name these other two, but I feel like they don't really have a story yet. So we're going to start, like, creating characters here, I think. I really want to have certain ones that we really attach to, and Beacon did a good job there. Now, we're going to have to research nesting areas. You've got to research it. Okay, well, we don't have any other scientists right now. Why are we losing money? We need more species, obviously. I'm hoping... Why are our expenses so high? Is that just an average from all the money we've been spending? We're at a 0.4 out of 0.5 stars. I think as soon as we can hatch these guys, we'll have some more dinos and we should be in a decent spot. We should probably set up a ranger post. Kind of in the middle here. I'm going to put it over by the edge of the hatchery, just so it's kind of nice and tucked away. Love that. We've got a ranger post there, and then we can set up these rangers and add a task of this ranger post so these guys are taken care of. We also, can we do a maintenance post yet? Maintenance post. I'm going to say let's set up a maintenance post. We could put it back by the generator back here, and then we can have our maintenance crew and set them up taking care of these buildings over here. We're also going to need another maintenance post on this thing, but I think we could just manage that ourselves for right now. So we're going to be able to release these guys. We've got more coming in. We're going to have all the males, all the population that you need. And we're going to be able to stop spending money, and our money is going up. So I think it was averaging what we had been spending. Obviously, we were throwing down a ton of stuff all at once. But now, hopefully, we're going to have some more people coming in here, and hopefully we're going to be able to get this thing figured out. We got $500,000 from our contract, which means we've got to grab a new contract here. Very exciting.
Helping to ensure the survival of such majestic animals should be reward enough. But you do also have my appreciation.
Perfect. Okay, so our scientists are free, so we're going to go into our science facility. We're going to get into research, and we really want to take a look at nesting. I think ground nest is going to be really important. We're going to be able to get all of this, start this task for 100K, and we're going to be able to start bringing in babies, which is obviously going to be a huge bonus to our situation. So comfort is good. We need some more ground fiber. We could use a little bit more water. Area is better. Adult population is good. Okay, so let's add a little bit more water over there. Beautiful. And then we're gonna add some ground fiber. I don't know if we want tall fiber. I think we just want ground fiber. There we go. Everyone is all happy. And we could even set up another viewing gallery over here, I would think, once we start to bring everything this way, which I think we're going to start coming towards this. We need open area. I don't want to spend money clearing out trees yet. We could potentially go that way too, but we could even start to kind of get that under control. Let's bring this out over here. We're going to bring this way. I mean, our situation here is going to be really hard in terms of park, you know, because it's not like a big flat square area. I thought about doing a flat map, but I felt like this was a little bit more exciting. But look at this, dude. Okay, so we've got a $34,000 profit per minute, which is amazing. And as soon, which I think they did just finish that. That research is done. That's fantastic. Lagoon hatcheries. What else should we be looking into? Guests. We could start working on other stuff. We have to have 250 guests in the park before we can get there. We should be having stuff being researched at all times. I'm going to get a staff center here. We're going to get, we need 3 logistics, so we could just put Pollard on that. Beautiful. And we also could think about taking a look at some more fossils and expeditions. Do we want to look for Dilophosauruses? Do we want to look for something that we could put in this pen? Do we have any other... Lystrosaurus? I'm honestly not even sure what that is. Storm warning, we're fine. Don't worry, guys. It's okay. It's nothing to worry about. They're still 80% comfortable. They're good. Let me see their list of... likes and dislikes. Yeah, okay. So technically they don't like those things, so do we just want to set up... I feel like we probably shouldn't set up a we need some maintenance and stuff here. Hold on. I don't know why you're not repairing that right there right away. We've got a bunch of issues here, but you should be repairing this first. That, then this, then this, then this. Holy cow, then this. Then we've got a second maintenance team. We can go here, here, here. I don't understand how this is breaking so bad, but it must just be the storm. Oh my goodness, dude. We've already got an ailment. Are you kidding me right now? This is sketch, dude. Don't let... Oh! Yo, chill! Chill, dog, chill. We're fine. Make sure you fix all this up, guys. I thought we had... Let me take a look at my management view here, and I want to see... Oh, we don't have this side of the maintenance taken care of. Okay, hold on. So let me pause for a second. We got to make sure that we're set up here. Otherwise, we're going to get ourselves in a lot of trouble right off the bat. So we're going to need a maintenance post. We need everything covered under maintenance. We're going to have a maintenance post here, and I'm also going to put a maintenance post over here. Now, we've got a couple of maintenance teams. So these guys are assigned to maintenance post 1, which I think is over there, and then we'll take the other team, team 2, and I'm going to assign them to this and this, and then we could take team 1, and we could add a task, and I'm going to say probably this one is more important, because these, if they break down, we could fix them later, but we want to make sure that all the fences and everything are taken care of. Now, I don't know what we're going to be able to do with this undiagnosed ailment. Can I just get rid of them? I got to be honest, it's early on in our career. We can't afford sick dinosaurs, so we're just going to take you out. I'm not sure how we can ship you off or what happens there. I feel really bad. It's not Beacon. It's just, you know, one of his homies. We just don't have the money right now to build a medical facility. So we're starting off as like, I feel really bad saying this, but like a sketchy roadside zoo that doesn't really take care of the animals. And we got to make sure that we don't have this thing spread. Oh, that's the wrong one. Hold on. Chill, slow-mo, add a task. Let's get this one. Wait, it's because it's spreading. Okay, those are both down. We don't have any other ailments. Let me transport rewild. You're about to remove the following female. To transport this animal to an appropriate and safe habitat, it's going to cost $18,000. That's fine. All right, rewild. See you guys later. Don't need you guys spreading any diseases in this park. You're not welcome here. Dude, the fact that we had a storm off the rip, we're negative money right now. We don't even have a shelter built. Oh gosh, bankruptcy. When facing bankruptcy, you'll need to raise cash in any way available. Demolishing buildings, completing contracts, or taking photos of dinosaurs can earn additional cash. Firing expensive scientists can also reduce the park outgoings. Give me this ranger. I'm going to take direct control. Let's take some photos of these guys. Look at that. We got a couple of dinos in there. Give me some cash. We got $18,000. Look at this. We've got some sleeping, tranquilized dinosaurs that are being improperly handled. There's $34,000. Ooh, look. Here's this guy standing up. Go on 2 legs for me. Go on 2 legs for me. Nope. Oh, look. He's so cute. That's our guy there. $15,000. That storm could not have come at a worse time. We didn't have a freaking bunker for our guests to be able to hide in for it. Like this is a nightmare, but we're gonna be okay. I did that on purpose. I was hoping that the guests would go into all the physical buildings in here and start spending money because we need it. Oh my goodness, dude. Okay, we need to, honestly, we just need to speed this up because I think We should end up coming out on top of this. I'm hoping. We could potentially fire some scientists too, but I think we should start to see this go down. Yes. I'm not going to get rid of these guys. I believe in the process. Everyone here has been here since the start. Bang, look at that. We almost got ended by a storm. It almost completely destroyed us. But we're okay now. It was freaking breaking the fences. The dinos were getting out. There was a disease spreading. Everything was happening all at once. But it doesn't really matter because we have got Beacon enjoying his nap here. He is the beacon of hope for this park. And we're going to be able to get this thing figured out. We're going to have to resupply the generator, which we aren't going to be able to do right now, but we definitely need to get a maintenance team on that. Let's add the task here. Make sure you take care of that. We can get $1 million if we increase the male dino population to 6. We can do that immediately. Okay. So we're going to go in here. We're going to synthesize some Admonosauruses. We need $85,000 to be able to do that. I was also going to put a hotel down. I feel like that would bring some guests in. But if we can get $1 million, you know, $1 million is $1 million. There's a lot I would do for $1 million, you know what I mean? So we're just going to try to get to that. And there's no time limit or bonus on this, actually, which is really nice. I'm not going to lie to you, dude. $1 million would be life-changing money right now. That's 1/3 of what we had to start this whole thing. There's 85. Okay, so we are going to come into the hatchery. We're going to synthesize. What's the total egg? I'm going to begin this task. What's our potential eggs we could get out of this?
Structure damage.
5. So if we, what do we have? 2 males in here or just 1? We've got 2 males in here. So if we could get 4 eggs and make them all males, I'm sorry, girls. I know that's going to be a lot for you to deal with, but that would be sick. All right, let me see if we still didn't research the nest, did we? We got to start saving money, though, because we're going to have to incubate these things. So let's just keep waiting. We're just going to keep our fingers crossed, dude. We're going for broke on this. We can't even keep the freaking generator resupplied here. This is really not good. We only got 2 eggs. We're going to go 2 males. It's going to cost $43,000, and then we're going to have to do all this over again. Are you freaking kidding me? This is a nightmare. Are there... I don't really want to take any other contracts. Bro, I'm so... This is the most stressful. We should have done medium cash, not low cash. Oh, we're going to be able to begin this incubation. So we're obviously going to be going both males. We're going to have to put all 5 of our scientists on this. It's going to cost us $43,000. We got fences breaking all over the place. We need to get this $1 million. If we can get this, it's going to completely change the game for us. I also want to research the breeding so we could start getting babies in, but we literally, every step forward, we're taking 3 steps back at this point. We're a team here, guys. I really need every single one of you to step it up and do your part. You know what I mean? Please. Really, Beacon, that's what oh, Beacon, chill. Yo, chill. No, be nice. Be nice, Beacon. Dude, hey, stop it. You stop. I feel like they're like big horses or something. Okay, let's go ahead and release these 2 male Admonosauruses. That means we're going to need 2 more, so we need to do one more thing. Luckily, we do have $111,000. Beautiful. Got another one coming in here, so we're going to have to do the same thing. We're going to have another one. We're going to synthesize the Admonosaurus. We're going to hope that we can get 5. Here we go. We're going to put these 2 on it. We're going to have 1 more scientist. I'm going to see if she can't maybe look into going out on an expedition. Maybe we start looking at some sort of... I was going to keep it up with the we don't even have enough or, you know, enough research to get going yet. I was going to keep going with the herbivores, but maybe we could get some interesting herbivores. Maybe we go straight to carnivores. I don't know. Carnivores are going to cause us more problems than good, I think. You know, we'll make more money, but it's going to make our life a lot more stressful. Let's get another viewing platform here. Beautiful. Got that set up. Already have the path to it and everything. So we're going to be able to have everything, every piece of this covered. We got 5 eggs! Hold on. So we've got what? 4 males? I thought we already had 4 males. We've got 3 males and 2 females. Okay, so we're going to go 3 males and 2 females. It's going to cost us $215,000. If we can get up to that, we're going to be good to go. Wait, can we undo those and just do 3 males? That's going to cost us $129. So if we do that, then we can, you know, incubate the other 2 afterwards. And we can, wait, is this one going to be cheaper? No, it's just a flat fee. How much does it cost to do a dinosaur? It's $43,000 to incubate a dinosaur. So we're just going to do the 3 mils first. That'll make us $1 million. Requires a medium nest. Okay, perfect. We're going to put a medium nesting area, I guess, right there. And we're not going to be able to afford another one. But we do have a little nesting area that if they want to breed some little baby dinos, they can. Okay, that's good. Now we got to save our money to be able to release these guys. Hold on a minute. Hold on a minute. I see you over here. You eyeing this thing up, girl? How you doing? How we feeling? Come on now. Nope, she's just gonna lay down and take a nap. Come on. You were flirting with them. I saw you were thinking, yeah, that's a male. You were thinking about it. Strutting around out there, showing yourself off, and then you just did, hold on, we're getting frisky, but that's, brother, Beacon, that's a guy. I need you to throw your efforts somewhere else, okay? Oh, EDM005, she did claim it. Let's go. Okay, that's my girl. EDM005 is now going to be Eve, baby. Yes, sir. She is going to be the mother of it all, and hopefully we are going to be able to start getting some babies in here, which obviously is going to bring more people in. We've actually got quite a few people in the park, 154 guests right now. We need to think about setting up a safety area and things, but for right now, we kind of got to chill out a little bit. I'm going to go ahead and let's get this set up. Beautiful. Make sure people have a way in and out. I feel like we've got a bit of a, we could even, I don't know, have like something like this, because we've definitely got like a big backlog here. I don't know what or what. There you go. Helped them out there, Trev. Beautiful. Gotta have some nice easy paths. We're so close, baby. New dinosaur eggs have been found, so we're gonna have babies. And we need, what was it? It was $129,000. Are we paused when we're in here? We are. I've just got it on max speed right now. We're just hoping before we have to replenish anything in a generator or anything else, I'm going to send myself into Brokeville, because the moment that we can do this is the moment we get $1 million. It's about to happen. We got tired scientists. We're just going to have to let them be tired. I need the $1 million. These 3 Edmontosauruses are coming in 2 minutes. We're going to have $1 million. We're going to be in good shape. Take a look at these eggs over here, too. How y'all doing? Looks like 3 minutes, and we're going to have some babies coming in. Oh, dude, we made this by the skin of our teeth. That was terrifying. You know what? Just because I want it to look nice and whatever. Let's bring this in here, since this is kind of like a food area. Beautiful. We've got like a big platform area here, and then we've got 1:21 left, so we've time. Let's do like a table and chairs or something. I know I've seen these before. Yeah, we can have some umbrella tables set up for people to be able to enjoy some meals. So we'll just move these around. Beautiful. That's what I'm talking about. All right. So we've got a nice little food court area right in front of the restaurant. This is our gift shop. This is our soda, so you can come in here, grab whatever you need, and then you've got like a nice little place to rest. So at least we've got, you know, some important little intricate details coming in here, but I think we're ready. Let's go ahead and release them, and look at that, $1 million in the account. Oh my goodness, dude. Francis Watson's disgruntled. You know what, Francis? I don't have the time nor the place for this, okay? Francis Watson. See you later. If you're upset, you don't have to be here. Nobody's forcing you to. Technically, we need to build a staff area, but we don't really have enough money for that right now. We've got $1 million. We've got some babies coming in. Obviously, that's going to bring a lot of interest. And I am going to pause this and see you guys in the next episode. Thank you guys so much for watching. We're going to hatch some babies. We're going to have some fun. Catch you all later. Oh, I have a link down in the description. If you guys want to buy this game for yourself, feel free. It's like an affiliate link. It doesn't cost you anything more. I just get a small kickback from it. So if you guys want to use that, you can, but don't feel pressure at all. Thanks for watching, guys. Peace out.